Honk Chu, hello. Welcome.
Chu, hello.
Welcome to a new show. We don't have a name for it. It's just Armory Deck Bracket.
Precon. That's it.
Actually, I could technically call it Precon WinCon.
Yeah.
I just realized because we're still playing Precons to win. That's kind of funny. Anyway, welcome. We see your chats, by the way. We see
all the shit talking.
Yeah, we see you.
I was just talking to my friend about this word. Instead of using shit talking that people used to use, it was my biggest ick ever. I'm not sure if you guys either in Anglophone. Well, I guess you weren't Anglophone, but
speak for yourself.
The people in chat might have gone to Anglophone schools or whatever, but chirping.
Oh yeah,
I see people chirping in chat.
I be chirping, bro.
I hate that. It's it's my biggest ick ever.
The word?
Yeah. Like not in a chirp setting,
I think it's fine.
Right? Like saying like this bird is chirping is fine, but when it's like
yeah.
Yo bro, JP was chirping like so hard, like I want to kill myself.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, sure. I guess it didn't age well.
No.
Battle Precons, maybe.
Battle of the Precons. How about the Battle of the Precons, parentheses, 2 WinCons?
Watch us chirp, fellas. I like them. Funny enough, so I was watching, was it Josh that was streaming yesterday? And
yeah,
I saw you in chat, and I was like, I almost said like, oh, hey, Electrum, hopefully you see us tomorrow or whatever. And then I realized I was in my personal YouTube, and you wouldn't know who the fuck I was.
Yeah.
And I was like, whatever.
I see you, Electrum. I know where you are, what you watch. You're like Psycho Mantis.
You played Shadow of the Colossus.
That was pretty fucking crazy.
It is pretty cool. Though. And then you have to like unplug your controller and put it somewhere.
Man, anyway. he went from that to Canada Post, the game. That was a weird trip.
I love that game.
I also love that game. I also fucking hate it in so many ways.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite gaming experiences that I'll never play again.
I do want to play it again before Death Stranding 2 comes out.
I don't even know if I'll play Death Stranding 2.
Apparently, it's like basically MGS.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they like the people have previewed it. They were like, it's like everything. It's like the world is built now, so you don't have to do that carrier shit, and the combat is just like MGS 5.
Okay, I'm down with that because like, I love Death Stranding. Like it was genuinely like it made me cry. It was such a good game, but I'm seeing the previews and the gameplay for Death Stranding 2, and I'm like, oh fuck, I have to go through that shit again.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Your account's like Cry or something like that.
No,
right?
It's not crazy. So that's my Twitch account. It's like my actual like legal first name and last name.
Jeez, Metal Gear Solid and Shadow of the Colossus talking.
I know, right?
Here for it. Saw Riku in chat the other day during the Age stream. It's cool to recognize people in your other Fab streams.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. Although I'm jealous, I want you all to myself. I'll do just this channel. Don't watch anything else.
Yeah, I want you to then sit in a dark room till next week.
Yeah, so
don't interact with anybody else.
You get to have social time when we stream, and then after that, you're off the internet.
That's funny. Okay, yeah. So for those who don't know, I'm sure most of you do know, we are doing a bracket tournament where all the precons are playing against. It's true, Riku. I do see you all over the place as well. Electrum as well, yeah. Agroblaze recognizes you as well. It's fucking awesome.
That's sick.
What was I saying? Yeah, so doing a bracket tournament, single elimination, all the precons against each other, and we'll see who's the best one. So first week of it, we're doing Jarl versus Dash.
Jarl versus Dash, which I meant to message our local Dash player who is in chat currently to get any tips because I think this matchup is pretty cursed. But we'll see.
But like, keep in mind, I also have a bunch of 2 blocks and and I don't have anything that blocks more than 3.
I keep forgetting that Jarl is just like Guardian, but a lot worse in all the ways that matters for this matchup.
Yeah, yeah. And you still have boom grenades, so we'll see.
Exactly.
My equipment is better than yours. I have way more overblocks, so.
We'll see. Anyways, I feel like I've been shuffling this so much because I pre-shuffled it when I sleeved it when I got home, and I feel like the deck is just fully back to like stacked, like 3 boom grenades, red, yellow.
Yeah,
like it's just fully right back to where it was before.
Did you ask about sleeves for this? You mean on Twitter? Yes, I did.
I saw Gravy sleeves. I think.
Is this right? So I saw Gravy sleeves somewhere, and I saw someone else had Marlin sleeves. And that's why I was like, okay, is this a promo thing? Is this something we can actually buy?
Mm-hmm.
And if we can, is there going to be one for Puffin?
Can we get Polycranka sleeves?
I would love that, honestly. I
That'd
would
be
buy
sick.
those. I don't think I'll ever play Polycranka, but those are 6 sleeves.
It's pretty sick.
Hooky. 9. What did you? Oh, I'm gonna show
Less than that.
Oh man, I have to mentally change because I'm used to having like, oh, okay, I have to think about the decompose, and I got stalagmite, and nope. I think you go first. I think if I want to fatigue you eventually, I think you have to go first.
Okay. That sounds fantastic. I bought Puffin sleeves with my pre-order today. Oh,
Okay. So they are a thing. They have the helmet and gloves as a stalagmite ones. There you go.
that's true.
Right. That's true. The gloves do trigger all of these. Well, these two at least.
Probably a bunch of these.
That's true. Sure, I guess. Yeah. Also have to pay 6 for his weapon is rough. Yep. So I don't know. And the thing is, one thing I will say that's against the Jarl deck, it is more expensive. So the Jarl deck does not win this tournament. It is the worst value on everybody else.
That's true. That's true.
Right?
Okay, I didn't want to come off like I'm following you online, but I saw that Puffin sleeves on sale at least.
That's fine. I'm okay with the Stalker Electrum. You're fine.
Of course.
Well, only one though.
I'm going to.
You have to fight to the death. I have to do a tier list of the best Stalkers, and then you have to do a bracket system, best of 1.
I'm gonna pitch to.
So who do y'all think is actually going to win? Oh, you're right. I do have Unforgiving, Unforgetting. Yes. Who do y'all think is going to win this? I don't know. I am not confident in my deck.
We'll see.
That's all I got to say.
I'm gonna play a Boom Grenade, not cranked,
Okay.
from the top of my deck. Ugh.
I forgot you can do that. I mean, the L is very good.
I'm gonna play Expedite.
Does it not? You have to crank it. Does it not have go?
No, it's instant. I played it from top of deck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. I misunderstood.
And then I'm gonna say Expedite. Banishing on hit, I can play an item with cost 0 or 1.
Riku, Gravy is not played. I don't know if you know this. Currently, it's Dash versus Jarl. Gravy is not here.
Gravy is not here.
Is he in the room with us?
Is he in the room?
Yeah, I think Dash can kind of be nuts. Especially like I'm like so not comfortable. I've not played Jarl at all in a long time. So I am not comfortable currently.
Oh, I thought this is the whole thing. Riku thought we were going to play all the matchups.
Oh yeah, no. Sorry, sorry, Riku. No, it's just every week we will do one
Prediction: Jarl versus KO final. I think that's actually probably realistic. Bolton makes it to the top. I'm calling it. I'm going to break the chain here. I'm going to play a Cerebellum, not cranked. And then Arsenal Impasse. And I should have 2 things here.
Can I read your equipment, please, for no reason?
Yes. Happy to see 2 of my main decks on stream. I didn't get asked to be a special guest. We should have invited you to come over just so you can watch us both play these decks to their absolute worst. And make
all these have temper, which is kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to. I don't really want to, but maybe I do. I'm trying to think how. I'm playing this out. I don't know if it's going to be correct. It has to go again regardless. It might. I don't know how many ice fuses there are on the deck, so we'll
Oh shit.
see. If there isn't, then I'm just getting this out of my deck because it's a no block. And then discard a card unless you pay 1.
I'll pay 1.
Activate gauntlets, and then play crumble.
Okay.
So I'm going to put a -1 counter on your legs.
On my legs, I should grab all 4 of these.
Sure. Get naked, Nicholas. Let's see what the chat is saying. Oh, hello, Megan.
Hello, hello.
Scroll up. Ooh, why is this? I want this out of the way. This part. Whatever. Oh my god, there's so many. There's so much chat. You don't love you, Brady. Okay, sorry, you read that. My bad. We're about. I'm reaping what I sowed.
For being a pain in the chat last several months.
Yeah, I mean, Nick's been a pain in my ass in person too, so it doesn't
Of
matter.
course.
I play with these precons, especially Dash, KO, and Jarl, and decent amount. I take Jarl's favor into Dash. KO can overwhelm Jarl's defenses, however, Dash can sometimes out aggro the day. I agree. That makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Megan's profile picture, I can't tell exactly what it is, but it looks, correct me if I'm like crazy here, it looks like a super dark, like weird cyberpunk Midna.
Are you insane?
I might be. That's why I said that.
Here, let me see if I can actually pull it up. My audio's borked.
Robot JP. It just got borked.
Oh.
No,
just
the
happen?
audio. No, I think they just, everyone's saying audio all of a sudden. It's Evelyn from League. Oh, not Midna. From Twilight Princess, which I know that Megan has never played.
What about now? Is it fine?
For JP. It's crunchy tonight all of a sudden. Audio, audio, audio.
Can you hear me now? I wonder if this got bent.
Did you lean forward?
Yeah. Is it fine now? Is it good now?
Sounds good now.
Well, there's a delay, so.
Oh, true.
Audio is slightly delayed. Okay, well, while I'm doing
The
this.
audio is slightly delayed.
No. Come on, that was an H3 clip.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay,
That's what
sorry.
I'm saying.
Where is it?
Should be good now.
Okay, great. Continue as you were, Nick.
It's my turn, right?
I don't know. I haven't drawn up, my bad. That's what you're waiting for. Okay, let me see if this works.
Oh, Brady picked up a Marvel Poly.
Yeah, he did.
Nice.
Here, let's see if we can see. Someone say something cool. Sounds decent.
Yeah.
Test. There you go. Here, do you want to see Megan's thing?
That it's Evelyn from League. Is there a way to like
There you
modify
go.
the HTML so it says it's Midna from Twilight, The Legend of Zelda Twilight
Okay,
Princess?
we have a stream to continue to hear, Nick. We have things to do.
All right.
Okay, I'll drop.
I'm gonna start with 0 to 60 for 3. Go again on hit 4. I need to make this and this go down. Banishing to give it go again. It's 0 to 60 all around.
Ooh, what a strange. Oh, you're gonna be booming me,
Big boom.
brother. 2 cards?
3.
3? Did I make you pay 1?
I played that from Arsenal.
Oh,
Sure.
like a young Michael McDonald.
I keep forgetting.
Attempted to alter the Ankas from the Armory Deck to be Anka from Animal Crossing.
That's
That's
awesome.
pretty funny. Is that Katie Allen? That's funny.
Like young Michael McDonald. That's pretty funny.
Go with chat is on blast with this power. Yes, it's always something I had the power to do. I just never used it.
Just leave the worst take on chat from chat on the screen.
All right, everybody in chat, put your worst takes, and I'll put it up on screen. The worst one wins. I'll put it up.
Yeah.
I'll put it up the screen.
What's on top again?
Who am I? What are you? When are you? I'll block 3.
Okay. Let's try that again. Boost. Just data link.
I'll give you a frostbite.
Oh. Okay.
Blocking 3.
I'm going to pay to break my boots.
God
And oh, sorry. I'm gonna before I do that, I'm gonna pay.
You have to close combat chain, right?
Yes, I'm gonna use a sea belly here.
You don't have an extra action point, correct?
Not currently.
Okay.
No.
So you pay for that. My thing has a -1 counter. Can I steal one of yours? Actually, no. I have my shit right here.
And now I'm gonna
Just
break
being lazy.
to banish the top 2 cards and gain 2 action.
Wait. You don't have an action point.
Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Fuck, I had to do that in reverse order. Okay, this is on top. Here. I'm gonna play it as if I
Okay, I see what you mean.
look. I reshuffled the deck to be exactly like it was when I first put it together.
I guess you're right. Yeah.
And then I have 1 extra action point.
So this will
here.
give you 2 action points. Top 2 cards of your deck gain 1 action point.
Yeah. And then I'm going to fuck. I have to do this.
You're going to what? Excuse me?
I'm gonna zipper hitch. So I have 1 float.
You boosting?
Boosting.
So, originally I was
so bad.
what?
I misplayed that so bad.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So originally I was actually gonna utilize this to actually break this, but because you broke it, I don't really need to do that anymore. So, oh, this costs 6 to attack. I forgot. Fuck. I don't think it is worth it though. Oh, I misread this card, so I'm fine. Okay. So I'm going to block 5. I'm blocking with Earth card, so I get an embodiment of Earth. Or
Okay.
not embodiment of Earth, a seismic surge. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use Dash's ability.
Yeah.
Here to play Cerebellum, cranked, so I'll have 3 action points.
You got it.
Now I'm gonna use 1 action point here to draw.
So that's gonna close.
Yeah. I'm gonna use a 2nd action point here to draw again.
Did you look before drawing, or
I did not. No.
Okay.
Fast and Furious. I've cranked.
Oh,
Boost.
that's pretty good.
So that'll be for 4 on hit 4. Go again.
Leftovers have not changed.
Nope.
I think I'll say no blocks.
Take 8.
Take 8.
So this is gone.
Yep.
And I've put a new item, so it should be at 3 counters here. I'm gonna shoot pistol,
Yeah, no blocks. Go to
Yep.
30.
arsenal, and pass.
Start turn. These 2 pop. And also, I was wondering about Ice Fuse, and I literally had Snow Under.
Oh,
So
silly.
that would actually been pretty good to keep. But anyway, so these 2 pop. So next thing gets Dominate and also costs 1 less. So I'm going to attack with a Buckling Blow for 8 Dominate.
And what's the crush effect?
I put a -1 counter or something. I thought it was destroy something, and that's why I was like holding on to it. I misread it. I thought it was basically mangle. I'm a dumbass.
For 8, eh?
Oh yeah, if I had swapped these 2, this would be so good. I couldn't Ice Fuse though. Okay, never mind. I'm fine.
You're silly.
Silly goose.
Yeah, I'll take 8 here.
Yeah, whatever. Okay. This one is boost gain. Oh, this one. -1 on this one.
I was
kidding
gonna
me?
block with that. I would have been destroyed actually if I blocked with that.
And pass turn.
It's on top again. Oh yeah. I'm gonna start by boom grenade, cranking it,
Okay. Put a counter in your gun. Also, these are gone, right?
and this should be back here. Yes. 0 to 60.
Four go again.
Vanishing. 0 to 60.
Block 4. Search my deck. Right.
For a mangle, right?
Attacking hero has a -1 counter. You may search your deck for a mangle, shuffle it, you may play it. Your next action phase.
Fantastic.
Mangle.
Mangle. While you shuffle here, I'm gonna use
No, you must wait.
Dash's ability to play this.
Yeah.
At instant speed, cranking it, so it's gonna give me an action point. Wait, I can't crank it. I'm stupid. It's just an item.
Yeah, it doesn't have crank.
I will at instant speed put this at the bottom and put a steam counter on an item in control. Put it on the.
Chad, is he cheating yet?
That is what.
It feels like it's cheating.
Put this at the bottom of its owner's deck. Put a steam counter on an item you control with crank.
Did you pay for it though? Pays cost 1. Makes sense.
Yes. Let's see.
And you played this from hand.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. Ah, that sucks. I thought I shouldn't have done that.
No takesy backsies.
Data link. On hit. Opt. And 3 damage. I'm gonna boost here.
Block 3. Block 3 with a mangle.
That's so sad. Oh, that's so sad.
I do wonder, like, I guess you can do it here. You can tap your hero to show that you've activated it, but there has to be something you have to do now. Like, if you're playing against a hero that doesn't tap, but
Yeah.
like if I'm playing tap heroes,
True.
you can and cannot be tapped for like gold rum and stuff like that. Like, I do wonder how that's gonna work.
Oh, this is where I wish I had Brady over my shoulder. Because I don't want to banish the card that's on top
Well,
of my
he's in
deck.
chat, so I don't know if chat just hasn't updated. It's weird.
Maybe people are just so into this game here.
Sure.
Because I screwed myself out of gaining an action point here. That was a big mistake. I shouldn't have played that off the top. Should have just
Boosted it.
boosted it.
Fair enough.
So I think that what I do here is I use Cerebellum here to
Mhm.
draw a card. I no longer have an action point. And I'm just going to... Actually, let me see what's up top. Yep, I'm just going to arsenal this card and pass my turn.
Oh, hang on. I'm not live on Twitch.
What?
What? That's strange. Okay. Well, that sucks. Might be just something we just leave. Weird. Oh.
How bizarre.
Weird. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Okay. Let me double check that YouTube's up. I don't trust it. Yeah, this is real life. Okay, we're good.
Everything's working?
Oh, hang on, but chat isn't updated.
What the hell?
Oh, so I was right.
You were right. Uh-oh.
Let me refresh this. So we haven't been ignoring you. We just... There we go. Okay, see? There you go.
Oh, wow.
The chat was just not updated.
We have a lot of...
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hang on. Okay. Maybe I should do the dance emote as the altars. Okay. I don't know what that's from.
I wanted to bring back an old callback to the stream. I was the only chatter here listening to you guys sing to each other. Oh,
that's
so
true.
it was a callback. Okay.
Yeah. Worst
Where's-
take, Voltaire was never a broken card. New Horizon was.
That's a bad take.
Let's put that up on the screen until we find a better one.
Worst take, Gravy is S tier. Oh, that's funny. That was your own message. Worst take, damn this delay. I was going to say exactly what JB said. You're going to what? Well, it sounds like JB has the Anka dance song on his mind now.
Oh, that's what. Okay, that's what you meant. The meme.
Oh, I see. Don't forget, some of your equipment cards are earth and or ice. Coldfoot, I'm made of ice. You're not Icelander.
True.
Valda is in a good enough position to win U.S. Nats. Oof.
Valda's not even. Oh, she is out. I was like, she's not even legal.
She is. Yeah. There's my worst. There's not my worst take, but something I could think of.
I think that's pretty bad.
That is pretty bad. She's legal when High Seas comes out for some dumb reason.
Oh, really?
I come up with the worst take that I could actually justify arguing. Watching Nick sequence this is giving me a brain bleed. I know. This is challenging. Once per turn effect, just flip hero upside down. Chat not showing. Time to get a resident token. Maybe make a tapped token. I'm going to need a few. True. Yeah, I thought Valda was legal with Mastery Site Guardian. I still don't believe you, but ignoring me, JV.
Okay, so I want to make sure. I'm just going to leave this up just quickly. Okay. There you go. Okay, it's working. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so it wasn't just a stream, too. It was fucking up for everybody else. Okay. What are you doing, Nick?
It's your turn.
Just Arsenal Pass?
Yeah.
Fuck yes. Want to know why?
Because you can actually play the mangle.
Activate. 7 dominate. 8 dominate. Living the dream. Dominat.
3.
All the PQ Guardian cards are legal when High Seas comes out. That's so strange.
4.
To be fair, I guess they were thinking that by the time Nats came out, like this entire Guardian set was legal. I still don't think that Smash Palace. There's got to be another reason. Smash Palace is so not worth waiting. I don't know why they had to wait. I wonder if that Belgian printer is fucking up so bad that like they fucked up the Guardian Mastery Pack so much that they were like, we have to delay it. We can't have another issue with supplies. So they're waiting for the Belgian printer to do the second correct printing of the Guardian pack, and then they'll do it together. I'm wondering if that's the actual reason.
Maybe. I forget that Surface Shaking would be legal. I don't know what that card does.
I forget what it does too.
I'm
It's
gonna
an expansion slot.
activate Do
You got it.
here to play backup protocol, and then pay 1 to give this +1 defense. So this is covering 5.
How's it? Oh, I see. Damn.
I love Crush because it sucks.
That sucks so bad. Take 3.
I love Crush. And I didn't crank it. I meant to specify that.
There was printing. There had to be printing issues or something because at least for competitive play, Smash means practically nothing. Exactly. It's so weird for them to be like, "Oh, it's Smash Palace." No way. I feel like they made us wait since the set will be mid at a bright light situation, so they want us to at least be hyped for High Seas. That's true. That's true. That is true. Service shaking -3 surge tokens put a sift effect. I think. Huh? Maybe, but we also get the Guardian damage can be prevented card after Enigma LL, so that's cool. Yeah, true. That is true, though.
Holy moly. This is a very bad hand. Let's see what we can... Wow, that's so bad.
Isn't this gone? Oh, no, you put a counter on it.
Yeah, exactly.
You right.
This is so bad. Oh my god. I shouldn't have blocked with that card. I should have blocked with this card. I feel like I have, like, the turn that I played Sea Bellies, it was really good, and then no turns have lined up to be able to play another Cerebellum. Damn.
Sheesh. Yeah, I knew that it's an expansion slot card. I just didn't know what it did. I just didn't remember. Surface Shaking creates 3 seismic surge tokens and lets you refresh some of your hand. That's not bad. Because then you get 3 seismic surges, which makes sure that guarantees the dominate from Valda, and then you potentially have even more from her ability from you drawing. That's not bad. Depends how much it costs.
Could take a gamble here and
Gamba.
oh wait. Oh no, I have to fuck. I wish I knew what was under this card.
Just take a look.
I'll peek. A little peeksies. I think I have to do this.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
0 to 60. For 3, I'm gonna boost here. Go again.
I'll say no blocks.
Okay.
Excellent. Okay, so 3 signature tokens and sift hand thumbs up again.
So
Thumbs again. I don't know why I read thumbs up.
this deck is so stacked.
Isn't that a good thing?
No.
X is the number of seismic surge tokens you control. Draw a card equal to the number of cards you put at the bottom this way. Okay. It's a wall of text, basically. Okay. Ella says, please don't let GMP be mid. I know only Guardian players care, but this set really should. I know. And also, like, this would be the second time where they really do like a class specific set. And if this one also sucks, then we don't trust them to do that anymore.
Yeah.
Right? Like, come on.
Okay. I think I just have to do this. Boom grenade, not cranked, arsenal and pass.
Bravo's good at the moment. In my opinion, just don't meet new. Yeah. I think once new LLs, Bravo's pretty good. I've enjoyed playing him, honestly. I don't know. All search focus from the cards they showed makes me pretty sure that there will be nothing in the set for anything other than Valda. Yeah, which kind of sucks, but yeah, it feels more like a Valda set than a like Guardian
Actual
set.
Guardian set.
Yeah. Sure. Coming for 8.
Stop it.
Leaving Pummel up for no reason.
Yeah, Pummel, that's totally in the deck.
Oh, it seems like she's decent from this set alone. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, a Guardian that goes, oh, I want my opponent to draw cards in a draw card set seems pretty good. Not sure if this is a bad take, but some of the best sets for meta was the expansion sets like Everfest. So the problem I have with Everfest and stuff like that is like they're okay with meta, but they fucking suck for getting the cards. I think you can have a expansion slot. Like I think expansion slot helps with that for the whole Everfest thing, but I also think that like having a non-draftable set specific like I think it'd be okay if Guardian Mastery Pack wasn't draftable. And if they were just like, here's all these cool, wacky things you can do. Because the problem with like the Crucible or Everfest, for example, is that like if I want Runeblade cards, I'm gonna get a booster box and get a bunch of M's of mech that I don't care about, right? But if there was like a expansion, set that was class specific, then I can just buy the one that's specifically for my class, right?
Yeah.
Still suck even with the set. Where's my Betsy log? LSS this is a Guardian Mastery Pack gives. Yeah, I know, right?
If we get logged, then I'll play Betsy. Oh no, never mind. I don't have that gold foil anymore.
Around here, nobody plays draft outside the first couple of weeks of the set release. Yeah, and we're probably going to play draft because we're forced to, because of Nats.
Yep. Unfortunately, even though everyone says that, like from the
this
LSS
looks
game,
incredible.
It does. The Treasure Island is like the most genius thing I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, I love that.
It's so good.
Already, macros are incredible.
Yeah.
So I'll put a -1 on this.
The thing of Arya or whatever it was called was really cool.
Yeah, it's like you're like,
Sanctuary of
okay,
Arya.
it's a cool way to do that, sure. And then already their newest macro is already very good. I'm like, okay, I see where they can go with this. This is really cool.
It's on top again. Ah, right. Let's start with drive through data. I'll have 2 float, 4 on hit, opt 1, and on hit 4 damage, and boost obviously.
And this, and this,
And this.
and this. This is a red boomy, eh?
Red boomy. I should have probably busted heavy industry power plant, right? So then I go to 1 and then back to 2. This time. Yeah, I should have definitely done that.
Do you want to do something else?
Sure, I'll just break this first. So I'll be at 1 resource. And every time I boost, I gain a resource. So I'm going to be at 2 here.
All right, the set looks great. I mean, you can still make both skirmishes LLJP. No, the draft is for Nats. This has nothing to do with that skirmish. It's hard balance. You want the draftable sets, but you also don't want to do many text injecting cards to CC, as it might cause bloat financial constraints for players. I've been playing in Brewing Gravy. If you don't want to have the Guardian set be draftable, you can make your skirmishes Guardian pack crack shuffle play. Thank you. That works too. Yeah, so the thing is, we're going to probably split. We'll have 1 LL skirmish and 1 crack shuffle play because people do not like Blitz around here at all.
Nope. Blitz does not exist here anymore.
Okay. So I'm going to block 4.
Kai. I'm then going to zipper hit. So banish. Costs 1, gives me 1. So I'm back to 2.
To 2.
And this is for 4. Go again. On hit 4.
You have not activated Dash yet, right?
Nope.
My local play group already said, what if we all showed up for a skirmish playing 1 hero for a laugh before they announced that? That's funny. As Thursday night, Blitz died. Correct. It was Blitz. Nobody showed up. Switched it to CC. People showed up. Switched it to Commoner. People kind of showed up and then stopped showing up. And now it's back to CC. So we'll see what happens.
Damn it.
What do you mean, damn it?
No, just the attendance.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't help when the store does not try.
Yeah. Commoner does look really fun, though. I wish I had Thursdays free to play
Commoner is incredible. It's very
yeah.
fun. Yeah, it seems like you're going to have a white-ish turn. So I'm going to block 4. Get a Seismic Surge.
Cards in hand?
2.
I'm going to throttle here for 6. It's going to use 2. I'm going to boost. Get 1 resource. It's banished, so 6. Go again on hit 4.
Riku says, I still have the story where there's a whole skirmish showed up with merchants to give merchants their first LL points. Yeah, that was great. And then Electrum, you can come. Yeah, come over to Moncton, New Brunswick, out east of Canada.
Other than Blitz just feels so disconnected. Yeah. Quick little trip for an LL and Crack Shuffle play skirmish.
Yeah.
You know what? Tell you what. If you come by, you can be a guest on the stream.
No.
If you make the big make
No.
the big trip. No.
You can sit in the background. You can't see in this area. Oh, but you can see in Nick's. We'll open up those blinds,
You'll be outside
and
watching.
then we can just be outside in the background.
You'll be like those news channels where like they actually film behind windows, so people
Yeah,
like wear
yeah,
the sign,
yeah.
have the signs and stuff.
Project Blue is probably my second favorite format.
Damn.
It is fucking good.
I still haven't tried it.
It fixes the problems with Blitz and Commoner, in my opinion. Like Commoner, everything feels very generic and low powered, and Blitz, everything's too fast.
I should start building Dromai for Project Blue.
She's apparently very fucking good.
Yeah, even without Rake, which is interesting.
Yeah. I did see someone say that they miss Rake though, but
Yeah, of course. It's one of the best cards.
no blocks. Take 10.
He gets the card share.
So
So take 10?
Yes.
Boom. And then I'll shoot you.
Watch the stream. That's so funny. Did you self-censor or that? No, because Riku put cuck.
Yeah.
So you self-censored. That's funny. I'll take 2.
Get Arsenal and pass.
What's Project Blue? I've been so disconnected. Project Blue is basically, you can only rares and commons are legal, and they have a very strong ban list that includes shit like, I don't know, Sink Below, Snapdragon Scalers. It's pretty sick. It's a very, very fun format. Anyway, Frozen to Death, Ice Fuse. So because I'm Ice Fusing, I'm going to make you discard a card unless you pay 2. I'm also playing an Ice card, so I'm going to put this right here. And So yeah, you discard a card unless you pay 2. Cuck could be other words, I guess. It could be the cook chair. I don't know if this was a relatively PG stream. Yeah, I self-censored. I mean, we're out here showing our dicks. I think you're fine.
Discard max fee.
You don't. Oh, you.
Let's say pay 2, right?
Sure. Then I give you a frostbite, and then I will destroy. Probably this. Ooh.
They're both defense. One of them is you pay.
The one that pays is probably harder for you to do, though. And this one is just banish. Yeah, I guess I'll destroy this one.
Yeah.
And then I put a frostbite there as well, right? Yeah, in the exposed piece.
Damn.
Oh my god, I only have one like a dumbass.
Wow. Wow. How could you?
I will then put this in arsenal and pass.
Tight.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby. It's on top here again. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Drive-through data.
So that costs you 2 extra?
Yeah, so 3 in total. So it's going to use all 3 resources. Banish. That's for 4.
What's that on hit?
Opt 1.
Okay. I love Commoner, however, I imagine Project Blue will eventually fill that slow player ecosystem. Yeah, I mean, honestly, rares do not increase the budget that much, honestly. So it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it's still fairly cheap.
Too much. So low in life. I feel like that's just not what I want to be doing. I'll block 4.
Okay. I'm gonna play a boom grenade. I'm not gonna crank it. Arsenal and pass.
Okay.
Even though I really don't want this card on top of my deck.
You don't want it.
I don't.
Too bad. Too bad, so sad.
Blim 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 blim. Too bad, so sad.
Too bad, so sad. I'll play this because I don't want it. At the beginning, I create.
That's in the deck.
Yeah. Beginning of my action phase, destroy it. When it destroyed, create an embodiment.
Wow.
It's fucking awesome. I will then ice fuse. This is an ice card, so I will put an ice. I will then destroy this.
I'm thinking on a reaction.
Too late.
No reactions.
That's time.
Fuck you.
Okay, sorry. Gotta scroll up. Chat is active today. Gotta love it. But yeah, I love Commoner. However, imagine Project Blue will eventually fill that slow player. Yes, I already read that. As soon as you can play it at the Armory level, it'll likely replace Commoner everywhere. Yeah, I agree. Just like that, Guardian is good there unless you meet an Enigma, then you hate life. But that's Guardian. That's true. I've not been paying enough attention to the actual game, but rather the conversation. Makes sense. Electrum, honestly, kind of same. That's fine. PB Betsy because it's legal and not the worst deck. Entertaining though. Betsy was the final.
I met in our tournament. It was like probably the finalist against Riku in the tournament.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Betsy was the final I met in our tournament. I think.
Oh, sorry. I had to hear it. I had to have someone say it.
Yeah.
You know.
So I only have 1 frostbite, right? Actually, that's the Pokemon card. You silly. I don't have any
my
frostbite.
Jesus Christ, buddy. That's it.
Okay.
Last turn.
That's a whole lot.
Speaking of stack, all 3 of them were freaking right next to each other.
So I'm going to start by using Dio's ability. So that's going to use all 3 resources from this blue to play Backup Protocol red.
Yeah. You're so lucky you have blues. Like,
yeah.
Any one of these turns where you have no blues, and I'm like, I got them.
And I'm going to crank it so I get an action point.
Yeah.
Should actually be at 3. I forgot to give myself 1 from this. Now let's see. Do I have anything good that I want in here? Any good reds? I do have a red boom grenade. So I'm going to pay 2 here to break this. Let's see what's up top. I've used Geo's ability. And I'm going to grab red 0 to 60.
Okay.
I'm going to start with said red 0 to 60. So 4, boosting. Go again.
So this doesn't have a counter, right? Did you just?
Oh, I need to remove it. Yeah.
Just trying to figure out when that was played. I will block because I'm blocking with an aura. I get embodiment of Earth.
Uh-oh.
So then this blocks for 4.
Fantastic. Fast and Furious 4.
Riku played against Betsy in their fraternal. Thank you, Electrum. Yes, we understood. English is not my first language, so I blame my badly worded. No, English is not our first language either, and we're also stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
We're also idiots. Honestly, love the Art of Sigil Earth. I got 3 Marvel ones.
I
Yeah,
do have
they're sick.
I pulled one. I was like, oh, that's good, right? And then when I pulled it, they were like, that's $10.
Yeah, it's not. For 4?
Yep, and I banished a convection amplifier, which is really fucking sad because I need that to beat you. I feel.
You feel?
I feel. 4 go again.
2 cards?
Yeah.
I'm not stopping the boom grenade, am I?
Both my red booms hit, which is kind of sick.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's because I'm in my head. I'm like, I think destroying all your equipment and giving you 2 frostbites should be good enough, but it hasn't because you had a blue every time.
It did screw over this turn a tiny bit, though. This turn would be even better if I didn't have any frostbites.
No, it is not. English is our second language. French is our first.
Yeah, we were both born and raised francophones. Which, I mean, I went to school for 13 years in total, I guess, in French, and
Same.
I was friends with a bunch of, obviously, like, francophones and stuff.
Obviously.
And it's been so long since I've, like, spoken French, like, consistently that I moved to Quebec a couple years ago for a year, which is the only province in Canada that the first language is French. And I kept being told by people who live there, oh, wow, your French is so good for an Anglophone.
Mm-hmm.
So
the mythical French Canadian. It's not really that mythical over here.
Here, Electrum, I'll show you how fucking bad the French is around here, though.
Oh, no.
I use this sentence as a way to show, because here we speak something called chiac, which is a mix of English and French. So if we take the sentence, I'm going to park my car in the parking lot, right? If you say that,
it's a very common sentence, by the way.
Yeah, well, I'm going to park my car in the parking lot. So if you say that in full French, full French, it's je vais stationner ma voiture dans le stationnement.
Right.
That's how you'd say it. No English words or anything. Here,
and he's usually eating a baguette when he's saying.
Usually.
Exactly.
The way that we would say it here is, okay, so again, the sentence is, I am parking my car in the I will park my car in the parking lot.
Uh-huh.
Here we'll say, je vais parker mon car dans le parking lot.
No, if you no, you gotta do a layer. You got a shawl.
Je vais parker shawl dans. No, see, that doesn't roll off the tongue for me.
Shaw.
If I were to say, je vais
because it's
parker
from
mon car dans le
North.
parking lot.
That's from North New Brunswick.
Yeah.
C'est qu'a dit Shiloh.
The funny enough, I find myself speaking English to myself a lot more than my first language.
Yeah,
I fully converted. Like, my inner monologue is fully Anglophone, unless I count.
To me, true. I count in French, but to me, it depends. Sometimes I'll wake up and like it's a full French day today, and it's funny because Alex would be like, that wasn't a thing when I used to live in London, Ontario.
Mm-hmm.
But ever since I moved here and I talk to people in French and hear French more, like I'll have those days where Alex is like, "You have a French accent, and I've never heard you have one before." And I was like, "Yeah."
One day, fucking, we're gonna show up on stream and JP's gonna be, "Hello."
My name is JP.
My name is Jean-Philippe, and we're gonna play some.
The Jarl.
We're gonna play
Recon?
some Flesh and Blood. Are you hyped for Flesh and Blood?
It's so funny because I actually have a hard time making a fake French accent.
I'll give you a trick. don't say H's when you're supposed to, and say H's when there are I's. So high pod, high pad, and or I'm drinking to get hydrated.
Oh yeah. I see it. Funny enough, one of our locals is French. Recently moved back to France. That's cool, but sad. Mel also counts in French. Yeah, true, makes sense. But yeah, inner monologue is English, but my dreams are often in Norwegian.
Oh,
I don't. My dreams are also Norwegian.
Yeah, it's all the black metal that we listen to.
Don't start it. Play your turn, buddy.
Oh, you blocked?
Yes.
Okay, try again. Boost. A very good card that I wish was in my hand.
You paid for that?
For what?
Why do you have a pitch? Why do you have a card in pitch?
Back up.
Okay.
Take 8.
I kind of feel like it, because I feel like anything else is not really worth it. Yeah, this is your last red, right?
Yeah.
Grenade?
Yep.
Our relationship has a relationship with the French. Oh, the English? Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. Oh, we're totally having one of those 90, 100-minute long outros with Bandcamp stories and Walmart incidents. I didn't even get into any Bandcamp stories at all. Just Walmart.
No blocks.
Take 8?
Yeah.
Okay. Shoot for 2. 1 action point remaining.
No blocks.
Shoot for 2.
All right, you have another action point?
Yep.
I think I'm losing this game.
I think this turn, having this in Arsenal, these 2 in hand was very, very good.
I think every one of my turns that were supposed to be pivot or strong turns did nothing.
Oh, and this blew up.
And then you had all your good turns. Like,
yeah.
You have no equipment. So many of my turns I gave you 2 frostbites, or I had like the mangle turn or like stuff like that, and like none of it came through.
Yeah.
So I think that's the problem. So I guess basically the swap. I will come in for 4 and give you a frostbite.
No.
Come in for 4.
I'll take 4.
Yeah. Arsenal pass.
I have to at this point. I think any card that I'm wasting
4.
for blocks, like I'm just killing myself here.
What's happening?
Oops.
Jesus.
What's here? I'm gonna
I say that jokingly. I feel like I have to address just in case. That's fine. We don't. That French is not our French. We're Canadians. We're not France French. France French also hates Quebec French, and Quebec French do not like France French.
So this...
Because for the same reason everybody else hates France.
Because it's France.
See? Stop having these blues, bro. God damn.
What do I do here? Well, first of all, I'm going to break that and grab a... I guess it doesn't matter, right? Fast and Furious. I did crank this turn.
You did.
Put it in hand.
Is that from top of deck?
Yes, it was. Yeah. What's this? I kind of wish I had that in hand.
What's this? What's this?
And perhaps... Backup protocol red, cranking it.
Okay. Put a counter on your boost on your thing. Oh wait, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Correct. Costs 2 the break.
Hmm?
Oh, this. You have nothing floating.
Oh, you're right. I don't have anything.
So you couldn't have played this.
Okay, I'll pitch this to get that. So I'll crank this, put this back in hand, reverse, no float.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you, Riku.
Yeah, in my head, it's so automatic that a blue puts it
Yeah.
off the top and then gets the card that you need.
Are we having a Walmart story? Or are we at the 7th? No, not yet. How much did you pay this turn? So he has 1 floating, one. So this costs you 2.
Yeah, so 2
It costs you
for
4
the...
total.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense. The frostbite. Then did he fuck up the other frostbite turns? Chat.
No, I don't think so.
Hmm.
I don't think so.
What time is it? 8:30. I was wondering if you could do a rematch, but I don't know. 'Cause I don't trust it now.
Furious. What's on top here? Right. 4.
You boosting?
Boosting.
I'll block 4, and I will not search.
Okay.
Because you actually don't have anything. Actually, it doesn't even trigger. Damn. I destroyed too many of your shit. I was talking to the chat. I didn't notice. Damn it, Riku.
Drive through.
How dare
data.
you engage?
4. Banish. On hit.
Opt.
Opt.
Oopid. One card hand?
1 card.
I'll block 3. Take 1.
Yep. 2.
Are you going to opt?
Oh, yeah, you can opt. That's right. I want to put that at the bottom.
Okay.
And
2.
I should only have 2 counters here. So 2. 1 action point remaining.
Aw, you're going to take both cards out of my hand.
Yay!
Fucking asshole.
And then 2. Arsenal and pass.
Nick did a great job keeping chat entertaining. We weren't even watching.
That's what's up.
Passed.
2, 3, 4. Fuck, these cards suck. Jesus.
You
Christ.
did go through a lot of your good cards, but I mean, so did I guess.
I'm gonna use Dio's ability here.
Okay.
And crank. So I'll have.
Honestly, do it, Riku. Oh, it's super fun to do.
Now I can do the thing. Break with the 2 floating resources. Get a blue.
Uh-huh. I'm 99% sure I'm dead right now. Like, my only out is you have a shitty turn and I can try to fatigue you or whatever, but no. Nope.
You are screwed.
So Jarl is the worst deck to buy, guaranteed. I think it's the one that costs the most to upgrade as well. I think it's the initial most expensive card deck to get, and it's the one that costs the most to upgrade.
So sad. 4. Boost.
Block 3.
Take 1. I didn't see any. Oh, I did play a couple yellow booms. That's right.
Yeah, you did. Like almost all of your booms have hit. If I had a way to set up paper stream, whether it was testing or at my armories, I would. Alas, all the equipment in my lack of knowledge is currently stopping me. Yeah, it took me a very, very long time to get this going.
Yeah.
Also, you remember how you said, Nick, that the glare in the middle doesn't matter because that's not where we put our cards?
Expedite. 1 on hit die. Go again. I boosted a backup protocol blue.
Block 2.
Throttle. Boost.
There's no loser's bracket, unfortunately. You win.
Yay! GG's. How many cards did I have left in deck? Including 2 steam canisters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not bad. It's pretty close. I think literally like all you do is just like replace the shitty 2 blocks with 3 blocks and you win the game. And like add like a set of D-reacts.
No, but the thing is, there's a few. So there's that turn. Even like the first turn, I think it's like night and day if I keep Snow under. Because the other one just did nothing. Like the buckling blow did nothing.
True.
Because then I play this Ice Fuse. You have to discard a card. Also 7 on hit, make a frostbite. Like
yeah, and I fumbled so many of those turns. So bad. So bad. Dio's hard. I don't know why they made her a Armory deck. Like I'm thinking
she's very difficult. Yeah, it's one of for. So I thought best of 3, but the store closes at 10. So we need to have 2 hours of gameplay basically.
Yeah, because if you win, then we need to play another one.
Yeah. Do we think the game's going to be longer than an hour? If basically we cannot be entertaining.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, I just realized this is bothering me a lot. Why is this facing the wrong way?
I know. I never realized that, but now that
That's
you mention
bullshit.
it's bullshit.
What? Just as it sinks and fates. Yeah,
Basically,
exactly.
yeah.
Okay, let's try. Let's go. Let's do it again. And then, how about this? So if I win the next game and we don't have enough time, Dio wins. If I win the next game and we do have time, we'll play a third game.
Yep.
If you win, then basically, Jarl is garbage.
Jarl is pure trash. And literally, I gotta say, it was this was so stacked.
Just stop blocking. If it gets too long.
True.
Agreed.
Also, remember last time? Again, I'm gonna because you did answer last time, Liam, but Liam was on Twitch last week.
Yeah.
And I said you were like, is it Le Banane or whatever? And I was like, what if it's Liam La Banane, like the banana in French?
And last name is La
La
Roque.
Roque. That's French as fuck. Not to dox you, Liam, but
Yeah. Get fucked. Get outed as French, nerd.
Yeah. We don't welcome francophones here. That's why.
Well, it depends. Are you French from Canada or are you French from France?
Or Quebec. There's 3 different.
Yeah, that's true.
And then there's like.
Well, there's 4. There's Canada proper, Quebec. Then there's I have to say it with
proper.
the accent. Acadian, and then France.
Yeah.
Because Canada proper is like English, the correct. Yep, that's what it is.
So
Liam
where are you from? I'm curious. Are you a Quebecois or are you a
Russell. I'm from Quebec. Let's go. Where'd you
From
find the
Quebec.
stream? What the heck? What? That's sick.
Le Québec, mon pays.
Russell, you missed it. Dio already won a game. So we're doing best of 3. So we'll see. Reminds me, I saw the other day a true draw happened in a Pro Quest with Fang and Bravo where no one could win. That's
Whoa.
crazy. Hey, Gatineau. Gatineau, Ottawa.
Gatineau, Ottawa.
That's literally where my sister lives.
That wasn't too far from. I guess it was like 4 or 5 hours from where I lived in Quebec. Actually,
That's
never mind.
good.
I was
So,
in.
like, that's a block away.
I was in La Capitale Nationale. I was in a village called Sainte Catherine de la Jacques Cartier. That's how you know
Let's
you're
go.
the fucking rural
Saint
Quebec. there.
Catherine, baby.
Not to be confused with Sainte Catherine Montréal. That's a different spot. But no, Sainte
I did
Catherine.
confuse it. Yeah.
Sainte Catherine de la Jacques Cartier. It was like 20 minutes from the city, basically. I found the stream after looking for fab streams
Awesome.
on Twitch completely randomly.
And that's why I do it on Twitch, because like Twitch is very good at pulling random people into your stream. YouTube's like good when you already have a community, but Twitch is like very good. It's like, here's a stream. And I don't know why it didn't work, honestly. Like why Twitch isn't. Both one card left and Bravo are Rampart, so they blocked one and they attacked for one. Oh my god, that's awesome.
Holy shit.
That's great.
Wait, but Fang won since they had more life. That's not how that works.
There's weird use cases where that could work. Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Depends.
silly. That is very
Fine,
silly.
gentlemen. Are you in the right stream, Electrum? I don't think so.
Same browsing the fab category occasionally and finding these fine gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you, Electrum.
I think I'm going to go first this time.
You're going to go first this time?
Switch it up.
Switch it up.
Because just putting a -1 counter on your shit and potentially blowing you up is kind of cool.
Letting me filter my hands kind of sick, too.
Well, I'm probably not attacking you.
Ah. How dare you?
How dare you? Hey, speak of the devil.
Speak of the shut the fuck up. Just putting a minus counter on.
So,
man.
like,
Oh.
I thought your legs were really strong, but your chest piece is fucking nuts.
Yeah, the chess pieces. These are the 2 big ones. So before you're done here, I'm going to... Oh, these are all bad. I'm going to play this not cranked.
That's how the judge ruled it, since the rules can be used for something. Yeah, it's like whenever the scenarios of if like there's not enough time for the tournament, if you can't actually like do a new game, because sometimes if it's a standstill and there needs to be a winner, like a top 8 scenario, you need to just do it again.
Yeah.
You just literally start over. But who knows? I've had my fair share of judge useless. Yeah, exactly. Judges are wrong sometimes. We're human. At least feign politeness even if JP doesn't want to believe it. Fair enough. Fair enough. Arsenal pass.
Cool. Are you fucking serious?
Did you just do this from the top?
Yeah.
That's fucking insane, dude. Fuck you. You forgot your stupid trigger, you idiot.
Start a turn here. I'm gonna use Dash.
That's kind of crazy.
Ability.
Actually. Riku.
To play this. I'm gonna crank it. Get an action point. Oh my god, brother! These are all bad cards. Wait, that's fine. Sea Belly.
Hey, you have an action point. Loser.
Draw.
L.
Got 1 action point. Fast and Furious because I've cranked, so 4 go again. On hit 4.
I'll do it early. Give you a frostbite.
You suck so hard.
Fucking 4. So it wasn't a draw, basically, or something. It was weird. You need to boost for Fast and Furious.
Did I not boost?
You have no cards in your banish.
Oh, you're right. Jesus. Boost.
Jesus Christ, how did I lose to this guy?
I know. I'm just gonna. This pitch stack is gonna suck.
Oh,
shit.
baby.
There's only 2 in the deck, by the way. To play Dissolving Shield, I will not crank it. And then I'm gonna Arsenal and pass.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Blocking with a hat plus arm in certain situations gives the frostbite. Yeah, I know. The problem is it doesn't block 4. So that's the only reason why I blocked the extra 3 there. So crumble triggers.
So what does that do again? Next attack gains dominate.
I'm going to. Oh, can I block differently?
Trigger for gun. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna block differently. I don't know if it changes your turn or not.
No.
Okay. So you still
You
get
still
the
give
frostbite.
me the frostbite.
Yeah, that's still there.
What matters.
I just realized that my turn could be much, much better.
Much worse.
Much.
These equips you can block with Crown of Seeds with boots. For example, in Classic Constructed is nice. No, you can't.
Expose the elements. I'm going to double fuse.
Oh.
So I'm going to put a -1 counter. Oh, this you can use your own dice. So this one that has 1. I'm going to put a -1 on your feet, and I'm going to make you destroy this unless you pay 2.
You stupid dumbass.
Oh, that's cool. That's pretty sick, actually.
I'm going to pay 2.
Crown of Seeds is not legal in Classic Constructed, though. Meh. That sucks. You pay 2?
Yep.
And 1 floating. So I have 1 floating myself. I will Buckling Blow for 8 dominate.
I'm going to pay to give that temper 2.
Okay.
And then take
6. I'm going to put a -1 on this.
Sure.
Yeah. Expose
Oh,
slots.
and I'm going to... Forgot, that's the entire reason why that's here. I'm just going to heal 1 to prevent 1 damage.
You got it.
And then... It's going to go to 1. This is going to go to 0. It's going to blow up. So that's -1 boom grenade. I've probably lost the game just from that.
I mean, yeah, I'm still at 40, which is crazy.
Yeah. Let's do drive-through data here for 4. Boost. Go again. On hit, opt.
Currently don't have boom grenades. So I think that's also where like I need to learn to take the kind of defensive turns off a little bit when you don't have the boomies.
Well, I could boomy on the top.
Double checks the top.
Just checking which color the boom grenade was.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. No. Just blocking 2.
Just blocking 2?
Yep.
Take 2?
Yep.
I will opt 1?
Yep.
I'm going to bottom. Fucking hell. Actually, you know what? Let's use Dio's ability here. I'm going to play Steam Canister.
Mm-hmm. Put a counter on your gun?
Put a counter on my gun. And I'm going to break it immediately to put a counter on Sea Belly.
Your belly.
What a shame. Zipper hit for 5. I have no float.
I'll say no blocks.
Kai. And then I'm going to be very sad that I get the most value from this, right?
No float?
No float, no.
I don't know why Riku said that.
I have no float now. I had 1, 2, 3.
Canister costs 1.
Yeah.
Does it cost 1 to also put at the bottom?
No. So 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah.
Riku's trying to mislead.
Sorry, I should have said Blitz originally. I said constructed. My autocorrect didn't like that. Brain fuck kicked in, and I went to CC. You cannot play Chrono Season Blitz. It's banned there too.
It is also banned. Yeah, it's a no
It
longer
literally
playable card.
Yeah, it's not played anywhere.
Yeah.
It's banned in Blitz. It's banned in CC. It's banned in LL.
I have to conserve deck health here, right? So I'm gonna go 3, even though I'm not getting
3?
value from Sea Belly. 2. Oops. And then that's it. Arsenal and pass.
Cost 1 to use Dio.
That's what happened. 1 Dio, and then
And
Zipper.
and Canister doesn't cost anything.
No, it's
Yeah, it's free.
free.
We're fine.
Yeah.
Canister costs 0.
Oh.
I thought it literally just got banned. Oh, maybe. Wait.
No, it's no longer playable. It got banned in LL. It
I
is
thought
legal in CC.
I thought it was.
It is legal in CC. I
Maybe.
mean, Blitz. I mean, we're all freaking
frazzled.
out. We're frazzled.
By the way, yeah. If I could make the trip for your PQ, I would. Hopefully, an opportunity arise where I am able to visit Canada for an event. At the same time, I can stay for our PQ and Armory. There is a world premiere in Montreal.
There is a world premiere in Montreal. It's going to be for the Brute set.
I think it's going to be for the Dwarf set.
That'd be pretty cool.
Ice Fuse.
Uh-oh.
Destroy this.
No!
Dude. Thank you very much.
You stupid asshole idiot.
Man, I had Chrono Season French. I'm so sad. Oh, Couronne de Graine is so fucking good. I love it. Chrono Nuts, baby. Couronne de Graine.
Couronne de Graine. So, okay. Start a turn. Remove these 2.
Yeah.
I'm going to fucking page
Okay,
3
Jesus. That's aggressive.
here to play a drive-through. Nope. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Drive-through data.
Yes.
4. And watch this shit. Value, baby. Put a fucking counter on Fast and Furious.
Oh, it got unbanned. It was banned forever. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Forgo again. On hit opt.
I'm gonna block 4 and find my little mangle dangle.
The little mangle. Holy moly.
So blocking 4.
So unbelievably rude.
Did you pay extra for that, by the way?
I did. Cost me 3.
Yeah, they gave LSS the gun look. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense.
Makes sense.
I miss playing Oldham.
He was the
Oh
best.
God,
I
I'm
miss
playing this
against
fucking
Oldham.
garbage now, and I'm like, Oldham. These are all very similar cards, but without the power level. Let me Ice Fuse as a D-React or Ice Activate. Oh my God, that was my favorite. When your opponent's just like, I have a busted turn. I'm gonna have this card in Arsenal. I'm like, Ice D-React. Like, no, every time. It's so good.
Every time.
You're dead.
3. Unhit D's.
D's what?
Don't know.
No blocks.
Okay, take 3. I'm gonna
It's
use.
not gone yet.
Nope. I'm gonna use Dio's ability. Put another one. Crank it. So I gain an action point. Where's dice?
Put
So many
a
dice.
thing on your gun.
Yup. Cerebellum processor.
Mm-hmm.
Draw. Fast and Furious. 4, because I've cranked.
Let me check something.
Boost. Oh yeah, it's pretty bad now in the center.
Yeah.
I've never had a chain this big before.
Okay, so that one doesn't give glare, at least that much glare. So we'll have that one on, and then the other one's getting
Perfect.
whoop 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 whoop. Oldham is kind of like goated with the sauce for
With
4.
the sauce. 4, go again.
Yeah. I'll block 2.
Take 2. Zipper hit. 4, banish.
No blocks.
Yep. And then gun.
Okay. 1, 2.
That's my turn.
Okay.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, not too bad.
I get to keep C Belly around again.
That's pretty
Non-stop
good.
aggression.
Yeah, especially with CYB. Like when I was playing Oldham, CYB wasn't around, and then but then unfortunately I played Chain. I played the RuneGate Chain deck, which felt insane. But I wasn't. The only reason is because I was like, I don't trust that people are gonna let me beat them in time. 8 dominate.
No. Should have used heavy industry gear.
Got close to the top 8 of Progress Plus with him. Yeah. Oh, y'all are making me miss my good old boy.
It's just banish 1, right?
Banish top, I think, yeah.
Yeah, banish the top card of your deck. So blocking 5.
Okay, take 3.
Ow, ow, ow. Oh, that's
That
temper.
sticks around, yeah.
Oh, actually, I'll take.
Sure.
So remove counter.
You can only do it once?
once per, I think, right?
I think you can do it as many times as you want. Whoop.
Prevent the next 1 damage that would be dealt to you this turn.
Yeah, but you can do it multiple times.
True.
Instant.
Okay, I'll do it and
Yeah, I was like,
fully
what?
heal.
Yeah, Chain is what won our local LL. I destroyed my first 2 rounds, and then Chain went, you're not going to win a single turn. And I was like, oh, fuck. And I got crushed. So I went 2-2, and then didn't get to top 4.
I'm going to play backup. Crank it.
Yep.
Gun.
Okay.
I'm going to pitch to get Fast and Furious back. And break it.
Break it.
Break it.
Break it through. Break it down now.
Drive through data. Banish. Boost. Unhit. Opt.
Foul.
Foul, foul.
Blocking 4.
Oh, I just realized that what I want to do doesn't work. I've cranked, so 4, banish, go again.
You have no cards?
None, but Sea Belly is out and about, but I have no floating.
Yeah, but you have no action points either. No floating, no action points, no bitches.
No bitches, no maidens.
But you can crack your legs, I guess.
I could. It wasn't nothing like that. It wasn't nothing like that first time. She was in my math class.
I thought you say she was in my mouth. I don't like that.
Long hair, brown skin with the
Block
fat
2.
ass. Take 2. Sea Belly?
Yep.
Pass. Ow, ow. Ow. Come on, please. Nice.
This card doesn't do much now, which kind of sucks. Earth form 7 on hit. Make an embodiment.
Yep.
Yeah. I would like to have more stuff with Soul Shackle. It was such an interesting token. I love Soul Shackle. L's kind of weird at the moment. I played Lexi at my first event, tried some Starvo, and now I've got Enigma since she LL'd not too long after London. I would kind of like to give Icelander a go if she was relevant. I've heard that Icelander's good now. Now they unrestricted whatever hypothermia.
Let's do
it, folks.
0 to 60
You got
for
it.
boost. Go again.
Block 4.
Oh yeah. Data link. 3 boost. Unhit. Up to 1.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Block 3.
Okay.
A stream, you say, Link? I would love to watch some Olden versus Icelander. Yeah, that sounds awesome, actually.
Dio. I'm going to crank.
Yep.
I have 1 float.
Put a thing on your gun.
2 float, I mean. Boop. And since I've cranked, I have an action point. I'm just going to immediately consume it and draw. I didn't even look at the card at the top. I should have maybe
Oh
waited.
my god.
No,
buddy.
it's fine. It's fine. It worked out. It worked out.
Never punished.
Data link. 3 boost.
What's the effect? You put in 0 or 1?
No, it's opt 1.
Block 3.
Throttle. 6 boost.
No blocks.
Take 6. I'm now going to play a convection amplifier with 2 steam counters, and that ends my turn.
Does that dominate?
That's the dominate one. Yeah.
Is it dominate or overpower?
Dominate.
Ugh.
That was when overpower did not exist.
That's fair. It's true. Discard a card unless you pay 1. I am going to give you a Frostbite.
I will pay 1.
Okay. I'll then put
And-
a minus.
Sorry, actually, before the frostbite comes in, I'm gonna play a boom grenade off the top.
Sure. Are you cranking?
No.
Gonna give you another Frostbite. Give me one. Put a little 1 here.
Your little gimme hands.
Gimme. And put a minus 1 here.
That's funny.
Fast turn.
Tight. So remove.
The video stream here, but it's just a match since they made it video. Let's see. So many undiscovered gems when it comes to old. Yeah, I agree.
So let's start. This is a whole fucking garbage dookie of a turn.
Love it.
Wow.
That good, eh?
Well, we're just gonna really pray that next turn something good happens here.
Alright.
You know what? I'm actually gonna pitch this to play a steam canister off the
So
top.
that costs you 2. So that costs you 3 total.
You know what? That's totally chill. I'll have 1 float.
How do you always have the fucking blues?
I'll break this to put a counter on Sea Belly.
Okay.
Oh. I don't wanna. I don't want this. Please. Oh, I'm trapped.
Sounds.
Oh
great.
my
I know what's happening over there,
God.
but it sounds awesome.
Oh, I'm gonna play a boom grenade.
Mm.
Oh, and then pass and draw this stupid fucking dumbass card that's on
You could have
top.
activated your legs.
No, no, I could not have. This would have made things.
My
so
brother
much
got to the
worse.
finals of the tournament. That's awesome. That is awesome, Riku. There's even proof of it too.
Holy moly!
Your next deck gets dominate. Okay.
Hurt me, Snake.
I'm gonna play Channel Mount Ison. Because you get Frostbite.
No.
I will then pitch my entire hand to come in for 6. With a 60 hero, create a Frostbite token. Their exposed head, chest, arms. So 6 dominate. On hit, make a Frostbite.
Oh, that's so brutal.
I have 1 floating.
Yup. Take 6.
5 of us is not that old, so you get another Frostbite. I will have an ice card. So 6 around. So at the start of your turn, you lose 2 life.
Ow, ow. Oops. Oops. Removes the counter. Removes the counter.
Lives have evened up a little bit.
These back-to-back hands have been so fucking trash.
And that's kind of what I'm saying. So, like, in the first game, there's so many turns where you had 2 Frostbites and it did nothing. I feel like these Frostbites has really fucked you this game.
Yeah.
Right? Comparatively.
Holy moly. I'm going to pitch... Like, I might have to just take another setup turn. That's how fucking bad this hand is. Holy moly.
Womp. That's you.
That's me. I'm going to pitch my whole hand here for Dio.
Okay. So that costs, whatever you do,
3.
it costs 2 extra.
Yeah, so 3 in total.
Okay.
Get an action point. See belly. Draw. Or...
Give him that Frostbite. Love it.
Yeah, I'll draw. So I'm at 1 action point. I'm then going to pitch this blue back at protocol. I'll have 1 float. So go grab a blue.
Such a funny thing. My opinions on ice has changed. I think during my 5 life, granted, I started playing the game on Fi and Bravo versus local Icelander. Yeah, I think so. The thing is, ice cannot be. I don't think that Frostbites are fun in a deck that can be proactive while giving you Frostbites, and that could be either proactively defensive or aggressive. Like Lexia was so not fun because you would take all this damage and they give you Frostbites and you can't play your turn. With Oldhim or Icelander more specifically, they'd be like, I'm killing you with damage and also giving you Frostbites.
Yeah.
And then with Oldhim, I think it was a little bit more fair because he wouldn't give you that many Frostbites either. He would like, it's basically Channel Lake Frigid.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. 0 to 60.
Is it a blue one?
It's blue. 1 on hit 4.
1.
Oh, 2. Forgot it's an actual good.
Well, there's a big difference there, buddy, between 1 and 2.
Sure is.
Block 2. Also kind of missed not having an ice ability on opponent's turn. Yeah, it's true.
Boom grenade pass. I'm not going to crank.
You sure about that?
Yeah, these hands have been dookie.
Yeah, they seem insane. Oh, Lexi, forgo again, give you Frostbites? Yeah. Yeah, it seems kind of good. So I'm going to pitch to activate both modes on this. 2 floating. And then attack with the Mangle. 10 dominate.
Yep.
Destroy your legs.
My legs.
That's gone, unfortunately. And I will pass.
This sticks. This goes. This goes. So 2 of the boom grenades have not hit.
Dude, Riku's
super
brother won the Norwegian Nationals on Lexi.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right? You should have given it dominate, Nick. Send it the 2 go again.
so close to being a good hand.
Lexi was the problem when I first started. Outsiders might have been the first set to come out when I got into the game proper. Yeah, Lexi was nothing, and then Outsiders came out, and Lexi was like, "Oh, let me show you what I can do." This is
no counters, but it's 6 around. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Backup.
Backup what?
Yeah, backup protocol.
Are you cranking?
Yeah, I am cranking.
You got the crank it. No, it stopped at 6.
Hmm?
You can't have more than 6.
Stop.
No, it literally says on
Really?
the card.
Oh, never mind.
Jeez, you're the one who's cheating, not me, buddy.
I'm paying for backup to
Okay.
get this back in hand.
You got it.
I have 1 float.
Uh
Fuck, I wish I had my chest be easier.
huh. Get naked, Nick. Is that just a once per turn?
No.
Ooh, so you get 2 things dominate? That's pretty good.
I feel like oh no, this turn was so close to being good. So close.
Yeah, come on, Nick.
4, go again.
You're not gonna give that one dominate.
Oh, I'm not gonna give it dominate, but I will boost it.
Two cards?
3.
Oh, 3. And Embodiment of Earth. This blocks 4.
4. Boost.
Block 4. I get Seismic.
Oop. 4.
I wonder what you have.
I was 1 resource
yeah,
off.
you're 1 resource. That's pretty good, though.
So
you could get
sad.
me to dominate.
So fucking sad.
So are you going to Arsenal it?
That's all I can do.
Block 4.
You suck. I'm gonna use Dio.
Yep.
To play this. I have no float. I'm gonna put that at the bottom to put a counter on Boom Grenade.
Yep.
Shoot for 2.
It's like whether or not I can get value from this card later is what I'm wondering. I don't think so. So I'll block 2.
Okay. 3-0 to 60s and just 1 resource off from getting a fucking 000 max V turn. That would have been so spicy and so sexy.
Spicy. I don't think Dio is gas after High Seas drops the new must block with equipment card and Cog in the Machine, offering 1 AP and multiple counters on Symbiosis Shot. That's not bad. I'll pass.
I'm just seeing if I'm going to do anything here. No.
Good.
Yep. I'm going to start. Well, first, this goes down. Cerebellum, cranked. Data link for 1 boost.
Then I blocked with the Jarl spec. I intentionally did not search. Yeah, it's a May. I knew I was going to basically block out, and so therefore I did not search. You may search your deck for Mangle.
Yeah.
4 to 1.
4-1 on hit 4.
Block 1.
Tight.
Yeah, I chose not to because I knew I was going to block with everything from my hand anyway.
I'm gonna put a boom grenade, crank it.
I was hoping that I was gonna do it first to keep the cards from hand, but you just looked at the top card, and I chose not to because I kind of wanted to bait him to use the dominate. In my head, it looked like Nick was gonna go like boost, dominate something for 6 or whatever, and so I wanted to keep that later so I can like block with it into something else for 6. Just gonna bait him, but it didn't work. Nick is too smart.
Holy shit, this deck is ass.
Nicolas is too smart.
I'm just gonna play out a boom grenade and pass my turn.
Wow.
Holy moly.
Seems like you're having.
Wait, I have 2 action points. Sorry, I can.
From what?
Because I played this cranked.
Okay.
So I'm gonna play it, not crank it. And then I'm gonna.
You've already activated your ability, right?
Yep. And then I'm gonna shoot.
You got it.
That's it.
Okay. Can I do both things? Which one's better, actually? So we can go that. Damage. Okay. Snow Under, Ice Fusing. Actually, I don't even need to do that. My weapon kind of comes in for 6 anyway. With an on-hit of Frostbite. So maybe I don't need to do that. Maybe I just like swing in and then Arsenal in it.
Because what's the fuse?
On-hit Frostbite, which is the same as this. Yeah, you know what? I'll just swing in for 6. Well, 6, 2 cards. 7 kind of. No. Yeah, it is better to just Ice Fuse for 7. On hit, make a Frostbite.
Take.
Don't worry, you have 2
4.
max Vs coming up soon. Banish 1 card and 1 in Arsenal. It's only 1 left. We are deep in the second cycle. So once the bracket is over, are we going in all again with upgrade versions? Oh my god.
Oh Jesus.
So
I took 4.
Took 4, so you have a Frostbite?
Yep. Oh, that's right. Not an equipment.
Yeah, it's
zone.
not in your equipment zone. Arsenal pass.
All right. Destroy. Take out these 2 counters. Throttle.
6v7?
For the full blue. Banish. 6, go again. Actually, you know what?
Wait, hang on. What was the next one saying 6v7 for?
I'm not sure. I'm going to give it Dominate.
Oh, the attack. I see what you mean. So 6 Dominate, you say?
Yeah, on hit 3.
I'll block 3.
Take
3?
5.
6. Oh, it's on hit 3. So
Oh,
that's
yeah.
6.
Sorry. Yes. Dio.
Cruel world.
So I have 2 action points. You're at 4.
Correct.
Shoot for 2.
Have 2 action points?
Yep.
I'm trying to not cheat and think like you have nothing floating?
Nope.
And like not know what your actual max V is in Arsenal. Yeah, no blocks.
And then 2.
Okay. Block 2.
So I'm at 4.
I'll take these 2 no blocks. If you have any other attack, I was dead.
Fuck!
Coming for 6 on hit Frostbite.
I'm gonna pitch to backup protocol. What's in here?
Oh my god, you only have one card left in deck too. I didn't realize.
I'm gonna pitch to this.
What time is it? Do we have a time for the third one?
Oh, I'm begging you that we don't.
It's 9:20. From 8:30 to 9:20 is about 40 minutes. Be tight.
So I have one float. Come off the top from Dio. Stupid ass deck. Fuck!
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I guess.
Oh, this is so sad. This is so sad.
You're right, Riku. About if I just followed the pitch stack, I would know.
So I have
We'll just act like I am smart and I can follow pitch stacks.
three, and then I'll prevent the other three with my dissolving shield.
You had 3 on there?
Yeah, I didn't crank it.
All right, fine. Yep, you survive another day.
Sea Belly goes, which is fine. I have no cards in deck. This goes.
Who's gonna win this?
Backup protocol.
Are you cranking?
Yeah, I
Okay.
am obviously. So it's still 1 action point.
You have a thing on your gun.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder if I blocked incorrectly. If I should have pitched.
You didn't block technically. You barely blocked at all.
Yeah, you know what? Sorry. I'm just gonna change something here real quick. I pitched this to play that off the top. Instead, I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna flip it like this. And so this is still in hand, and I pitched this, so this goes here. Nothing changes other than that.
Chat, is that correct?
And
Is
then
he cheating right now?
Dio, but this gives me an action point.
I see what you mean. Yeah, I understand. I follow.
And then I'm gonna use the 2 to grab a 0 to 60.
Oops. Are you gonna kill me literally on the last turn, you little bitch?
I don't think there's a way. I don't think there's a way.
But I have time for our second game, so you better kill me. Our third game, sorry, is what I meant.
Oh my god, I can't boost! It just hit me, I can't boost! No! That's so funny. Okay, well, we're just gonna try to do our best here. I'm gonna give it Dominate, Zipper hit, 3. Please tell me you don't have a 3 block in hand. Damn it! And then 2. No.
The disappointment.
Yeah, you got it. I have
Yay.
2 no blocks. Oh my god. Like, I forgot because I haven't played Dio in so long. It feels way less balanced out. But with CC, it's like when Dio, you just get like the hands that you need to see. You're like, I'm the best Flesh and Blood player on the planet. But then like when it tanks, it tanks. This is like you
That
get like
felt-
a good turn that's like
That looked
sort of
brutal.
okay, where you're like, oh, I squeezed in some good damage, and then it's like, 2 steam canisters in hand and like another item. I was teased. I saw this Magsby a couple times, and every single time I was either a resource off or I only had 2 attack actions because this deck runs way too many fucking items.
Do you think we could finish a game in 20 minutes?
Hell no. Hell no. You gave me a condition, which is Dio wins if
Yes.
you win anyway, so I'm going to take that.
Yeah, so unfortunately, Dio does win. We weren't planning to do best of 3 anyway, so I just figured we had extra time on the stream to do another game.
It's
So
an
that was
exhibition
fun.
match.
But yeah,
I didn't win because the second game because I didn't use these.
that makes sense. I'm a little surprised how down to the wire it is. Where's these hands you can't cover on hits? Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like, you know what was the difference with these 2 games is that none of my red boom hits. Booms hit, I mean. Like, not a single one.
Yeah.
And I kept one for an extra turn, so I technically, like,
Yeah, that's
played,
right. Yeah.
like, 4 boom grenades.
Yeah. Flip a coin? No.
But Dio's fun though. I enjoy playing her because like the deck is so.
I hear they're pairing a fourth round there.
Yeah, but it's Pokemon. The round's like 30 minutes.
Oh, it is okay. Never mind.
The deck is so fucking random. I find that like losing doesn't feel that bad because you're like, duh, this deck is the most volatile thing ever. It's like meant to kind of dig through. You're always like seeing a lot more cards than the average deck. So like it does have consistency, but it's so like it flies so high sometimes that you're just like, sometimes you get the god hints and sometimes you just don't, and that's okay.
So we have now confirmed that Jarl is probably the worst deck.
Yeah, it lost in the first bracket.
It's the most expensive.
Yeah.
So there you go. Haven't chatted about Walmart and High Seas. Nope. Nope.
Walmart and High Seas. I mean, High Seas is coming out next week, though.
I am excited.
I'm excited for the Jarl pre-con. Excited to get that.
The Jarl?
Not Jarl. The other one.
I was like, we just played it.
Gravy.
Gravy, yes. So next week we will do Gravy because the stuff was coming out. So we were supposed. So there was a chance. There's a small, minuscule chance that I stream tomorrow.
With whom's?
Myself.
Oh, just you?
Opening
Talishar?
some packs.
Oh, that's fun.
It depends. If I don't know on Thursdays if this room is available. If it is, do I have an animation? Who do you fucking think I am? Oh my god, so needy, Electrum. God.
You have an animation. For
No,
Josh
I don't. Any of the heroes you guys are hyped for? Gravy.
None.
I'm actually curious how Puffin looks like.
Yeah.
And Marlin. Like, I'm more curious than hype, but I think all three of them are cool.
I'm excited for the meta, like to see how the meta is going to shape out. But like personally, like I'm going to buy the pre-con for Gravy, and I'm going to see how the singles settle after a while.
Same. This is exactly what I'm doing.
And then go from there. Because like immediately, I was excited enough that I was like, the moment the singles are available, I'm not really buying into the set. I'm buying 2 boxes. Mostly because I have a shitload of credits, and what I plan on doing with those boxes is opening the packs, looking at the nice cards, sniffing the cards, licking them, putting them right back in, and then practicing draft with those packs. So
yeah, we're definitely practicing draft.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, I was like, okay, I'm excited for Gravy. I'm not buying super heavily into the set, so what I'm going to do is just buy the singles that I want to get for the set, and that's it. But when I saw the price of like Gravy Bones
CNC basically
right now, it's probably going to cost you like $700, something crazy like that, with cards that do not transfer to any other decks, right? Like unless you're playing other pirate heroes, there's a couple like CNC is a pirate card, so it might see play in some of the other decks there. But like, yeah, I don't know. The price is just immediately. It reminded me. It was like, how actually excited are you for this set for Gravy? And I was like, not that much, because I'm not spending.
Fair enough.
I'm not spending that much money, but I'm excited for the people who are excited about the set.
Buying case, yeah, that makes sense. I'm not buying any singles at all. So I'm gonna open up. A case for the store. But I don't know if that's gonna be Thursday or like literally during the day Friday. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
But if it comes in tomorrow and this room is empty, I will try to plan to just have an entire pack opening stream tomorrow. And I guarantee Electrum that I will not have animations. So if that is a deal breaker, I'm sorry.
Gravy already caused one errata, but a rules change.
Yeah. I wonder if they did that and then they're like, oh shit, we need to change it. And I mean, literally that leg could have just been instant speed, target ally gets go again. Do you know what I mean? Could have been that easy.
Yeah.
If you need the cards, keys your LC, see if your LGS will sell sets, like a set of Majestic legendaries. We actually, at Board of Miniatures, we actually sell sets of rares and commons from each set, which is pretty cool.
Probably what I'm going to end up doing for Gravy. What I was planning on doing is just like when I buy the singles and stuff, just get any rainbow foils that I can for the deck with like commons and rares and stuff. But like, again, like probably not. Like unless the prices severely drop. And then availability will be pretty scarce, I think, once once
Math
everyone's gotten
season.
their cards and no one's opening high seas like crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for the auctions too. Like that's always a great way to
The
get.
Canadian auctions. Yep.
Yep, those are gonna start up again soon.
I
We got a new
don't
set.
think Gravy will be expensive. Conqueror is $100.
It's like I agree with you. If it weren't for the supply issues that High Seas is having,
Yeah.
I think that's the only reason why the prices are so
A
unreasonable.
lot of
right
the
now.
good pirate cards you want to play in Gravy are like $30.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you need the card, so if you see, I did see Min-Max open the Marvel library.
The library's been opened.
Yeah, there's 2 of them,
Oh, okay. There's 2 of
but
them.
one of them has been opened by
Wow.
Min-Max. It looks fucking incredible.
I wonder how much they're gonna sell it for.
Probably 10K.
Yeah, that's a whole waste of money. It's the worst card in prison.
I only need about 50 Majestics, but who knows the price? Yeah. Playsets of common and rares are dope, and LGS that open case for singles are willing to do that. Get a big thumbs up.
Yeah,
I
agreed.
mean, that's fair. Though to be fair, EU prices are lower, sure, but the EU currency is also double, so it kind of evens out.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, man. My trick. I found a place in Japan that ships to Canada, and the Canadian dollar is up on the yen, and all their prices are lower for Japanese products. And I want to buy Japanese cards, so it's literally all in all perfect.
Everything put together just for you.
Oh wait, I didn't bring it. I wanted to show chat. I got cold foil Japanese Kiss of Deaths
Ooh.
that I want to show. That it looks pretty fucking sick.
That's pretty sweet.
So yeah,
That's pretty sweet.
I haven't played New in like forever though, so
That's
I
true.
haven't been able to play even any assassin.
My
my
locals
locals-
were insanely upset that a store who opens tons of boxes bought it.
I mean, the thing is, realistically, that's going to happen.
Yeah, of course.
The stores and distros that open up cases upon cases or have a higher chance of opening these special cards than any other individual.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks, but hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's a shame because I'm only getting 2 boxes and I'll be having one of the libraries or the Marvel Prism.
All right. Riku, I know last time Nick had a rant. I'm going to fucking start ranting, okay? Because Electrum, you might have seen, yes, Kiss of Death, Cold Foil, Extended Art, Japanese. I fucking hate the treasure packs.
Can I, because you're going to go on way longer than me. I'm
Yeah,
going to
go
say a
for it.
really quick comment.
Yeah.
The moment they announced the treasure packs, I was already down on High Seas because I'm not the biggest fan of the pirate aesthetic. And I felt like such a Debbie Downer because I was like, I'm not excited for the set. I'm not necessarily excited for this like upcoming season all that much. Like, so I was just like, whatever. Like, and especially because like James White literally like before showing the Hunted, he was like, we're going to show the Hunted, but like, next set is where it's at. I was like, Jesus. Like, okay, now I'm supposed to get excited for the Hunted. So I was like, this next set is going to be a big deal. And then when I saw that it was like personally for me, not, you know, pirate aesthetic and everything, I was just like, no. And I'm not interested in any of the heroes. I thought it was cool that Necromancer was finally a class, but that was it, right? And so I felt like a downer, and then they showed the treasure packs, and I was like, this fucking sucks. And I felt like I was a little alone in that sentiment because everyone were like, that's so much fun. The box toppers are a great idea, blah, blah, blah. I was like, no, that's going to drive up the prices of so many of these fucking cards. It's going to make them way harder to find. And like, hello, the cold foils are no longer in the set. That's literally why they got rid of the first editions, because they were like, that's a mistake. We want everyone to have their hands on the cold foils, everyone to have the chance to just like go to their LGS, buy 3 packs and open like a cold foil flame scale furnace or whatever. Like Fab 2.0, we're all about this. And now they're like, oh, actually we're reserving that right to people who buy a whole box. Like that's so anti-consumer. Anyway, hated the treasure packs, and I'm loving that people are, I mean, people hate, I'm not alone. A lot of people hated the treasure packs, but like, I've been a hater since fucking day one, and I'm glad to hear you be vocal about it, even if you were a hater before.
At first, so I didn't like it, but I didn't like it when I first thought it was just the cold foils. I was like, it does technically guarantee 1 cold foil equipment per box, which is was not a guarantee before. There's scenarios where you buy a booster box and there's no cold foil in it, which fucking sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing. I already didn't like that much, but the second they diluted that shit with fucking pirate cards that are only playable and limited, I was like, this is a horrible idea.
Mhm.
The concept of box toppers, great idea.
Mhm.
I love the idea of box toppers. In my mind, the perfect reprint scenario is in box toppers.
Mhm.
I would love, for example, to have a new set. Like imagine if you have high seas, but the treasure packs only have reprints, and the reprints have special unique art that is high seas related. So imagine a CNC, but it's fucking someone on a boat. You know what I mean? Like shit
Yeah.
like that. That's how I see a box topper.
Yeah,
The-
you're not going to see like new players being like, "Oh, I have to go buy a whole box to get a CNC." They're going to be like, if they get into the set and they're like, "No fucking way! I just opened a CNC. That's my first, and it's the cool looking version." Like,
Yeah.
it'd be perfect. Perfect.
So, but the problem, the Marvels in the packs. So here's the thing, Riku. Some Marvels are in the packs. Marvel Polychronica is in the treasure packs, and Marvel of the amulets are in the treasure packs. Okay, so Marvel Allies and Marvel Heroes are in the regular packs. Cold foil equipment from all rarity are only in treasure packs. Now, imagine the price of the cold foils at every set previously, right? All the commons, all the legendaries, their prices, right? And where they ended up being for cold foils. With these new treasure packs, you literally have, I think it's like 75% chance less to get an equipment because it's full of actual fucking garbage. They add all these pirate cards that are unplayable. The only cards that you want to open are the 3Ms.
Yeah.
Right? So you're literally not getting cold foil equipment for cards that are not playable at all. And on top of that, that's a pack that is stuck behind an initial investment of $120 US. So like if I buy 24 packs over a month or a week, I don't get a treasure pack. I have to buy it all at once.
Yeah.
And so that's a financial like gateway. You're financially gatekeeping a product that has cards that used to be in your packs. Fucking scummy.
Yeah.
And then you're diluting that with cards that are unplayable.
Yeah.
Double scummy. So all the cold foil prices are just gonna fucking jack up in price for no reason. If the treasure packs were just the pirate cards, I don't care. Because it literally is just extra. So if every pack had every Marvel and the cold foils, and then the treasure pack just had these the cold foil gold pirate cards, and that was it, that'd be fine.
Yeah.
Because it's just extra bonus, right? And I saw Mistveil be brought up, and that's where I think it's fine. Because the Mistveil ones was just literally a hero that was just in the pack. They didn't take anything away.
Yeah.
They just added an extra little bonus.
And
to
she's
it.
awful, so it's not like you need to pull her to
That's
be
the
able
thing
to
too.
play.
She's like, it's $20. Like it's not even that big of a deal.
Yeah.
But now they're like, no, you want cold foil extended art dead threads? That's $500, buddy.
For sure.
Because that's crazy, and that's super frustrating, and I think that's horrible. I think just that concept of taking away cards that used to be in packs, they didn't learn the lesson for some reason. Like Nick said about the unlimited and first edition, they stopped doing that because people hated it, and then they went back on it, and it fucking sucks. I hope box stoppers stay, but the concept of removing cold foils from main packs should go away immediately.
Yeah.
And I think that decision is horrible for the game.
That was my problem with the box choppers to begin with, because at first they weren't even clear. They were like,
Yes.
the treasure packs are basically going to be an entirely new set containing 4 legendaries and however many Marvels and stuff like that. And I was like, so are they new legendaries? Are they exclusive? Because they really made it seem like there's high seas and then there's the second set, because they gave the whole breakdown of what's in there, because there were common, rares, and all that stuff, majestics. So I was like, okay, so no matter what, which obviously wasn't that intense, because my original thought was there are going to be unique cards in this set,
Which would suck even
the
more.
the treasure packs. So that means that if you want to play this, you're going to have this hero or whatever that needs to play this piece of equipment or whatever. You're going to have to basically sell an arm and a leg to try to build this, which is so anti-consumer. I was partially right, because obviously, are the cold foils necessary to play a deck? Absolutely not. You can still buy the rainbow foils. But the thing is, I think this actually does have a direct correlation, because and maybe the math turns out to be the same, but if you can open cold foils you can't open cold foils from the boxes themselves, like, there's got to be less cold foils in circulations, and the amount of cold foils that exist kind of help balance out the rainbow foils as well, in terms of price.
Yeah, 100%.
So because of that, you think, oh, well, it's just the collectors. The players that are trying to play the game as cost efficiently as possible don't have to worry about the box toppers at all. Indirectly, they do, because the rainbow foils are just going to be normally more expensive, because that's the only way to pull legendaries in a realistic setting. You're not going to go and buy a box with the odds of getting a hit. You're going to buy a box and be like, okay, well, I got a treasure pack. Maybe I'll get lucky or whatever.
Yep. Because like like I said, the cold foil equipment pull rate is lower. That means there are less L's out in the field because there's less cold foil legendaries being pulled.
Yeah, exactly. So I was right in a way that there are unique cards in the set, and thank fucking God that it's not unique in the way that you can't get them from the original set in any way, shape, or form. But that was my issue. It was so anti-consumer to have that exclusivity to people who are more financially irresponsible or
stable as well,
or stable, I guess, and have the ability to buy a whole box.
Yeah.
Or you'll have the other side where you have people that are going to naturally take advantage of these box toppers and sell them as units, right? Which is going to make people buy a lottery ticket of like what, $40, $50, if not more, and then be so disappointed and waste their money for what, 3 cards, and probably miss on all 3 accounts.
Well, the thing is, I'm more excited about the Marvel tokens. Those are sick.
Yeah,
the gold and
that's what I'm happy.
Those are sick.
I'm getting 2 boxes. If I'm ever so lucky, I'm hoping that I'll have 2 unique tokens.
And that's the thing too. Like if that honestly, if the pack was just those tokens, I'd be happy.
Yes,
because those tokens are sick.
If it was literally it's the box topper is nothing but a little hey, thanks for buying a whole box.
Yeah,
here's a Marvel token. Here's a Marvel, even the amulets and stuff like that.
Oh, the amulets is still a little much of a bummer. There's only 100 of each, and they're only in the church pack. I know, it's so fucking annoying.
Every time I learn more about this fucking...
I hate it.
So, okay, yeah, I'll agree with you if it was just the Marvel. And you know what? Add a little gambling element to it. Add the Majestics, the Majestic Pirate cards. Add them in there. Fine.
Okay, here's another thing that would make me hate it a little less. Instead of... If you had 4 cards, right? You have the 3 that's normal. One of them is a guaranteed equipment, and one of them is a pirate. So then you're not diluting the equipments like you are right now. I would still hate it more than if you just had the equipments in the set. Right. But I think that's a decent alternative, because then you still have cold foil equipments per box, and then you have the other card. But I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like we've missed a lot of the chat.
Yeah, I've been keeping up. Okay. It mostly I saw that, Riku. I think it's fairly fair. I think it is fair to assume that the Fable is in the treasure box. They don't like announcing anything about the foil, about the Fable ever. So nobody's opened a cold foil Fable, so I don't think that's just... I think it's just waiting.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's exactly my point.
Yeah.
Not only that, they're also very pretty. So it's a visually awesome thing. I can have gold written on a fucking napkin and it works.
Yeah.
You don't need it, right?
Even if they just went because the whole legacy thing or whatever with being able to put reprints or whatever. If you want to really make it bottom of the barrel, super fun pull, is add a high seas gold kiss rum or golden cog, and then a cold foil token. You can get a quicken, you can get a courage, you can get a ponder. Well, whatever.
They have that with judge stuff. This is kind of leads to another thing that I've been kind of brewing on in the background, where I'm I think they're doing too many promos. I think there are too many special cards, and it's becoming kind of hard to keep track. And I think it's kind of diluting what makes this card special.
Yeah.
There's special unique promos for Battle Hardens, for Callings, for RTNs, for PQs, for Skirmish, for Pre-Release, for Nats, for Pro Tour.
Yeah.
Where each one has a different unique thing, and then each one has a different package. You can have Pro Tour and have different promos based on different packages. Yeah. There's World Championships that have the same thing. You have World Premieres with different promos.
At least
you then have all these other promos too. Yeah. You have the Judge Packs as well. I think there's too much.
At least they're not doing the magic thing, which is that every card has 15 different versions of the card. That's annoying.
Store inclusive ones as well. That's true. I agree. There's times where I agree with you.
Etched foil,
Well, I mean, even they've had recent sets where a card will have 15 different art.
Yeah.
And it's just like, ugh.
The store opened 1,000 boxes and didn't find it, and the Flesh and Blood database doesn't list the cold foil.
I think it is. I mean, already cold foil legendaries pull rates on the treasure packs are so fucking low. Imagine how low it is for the Fable. I wouldn't be surprised if that Fable hits $1,000 at cold foil.
Yeah. Give us exclusive versions of things that are easy to come by, making it so bling out your deck isn't necessary. Yeah. I hate the promos that are store exclusive. I was thinking about other promos. Because obviously, if I want to like max rarity my Prism deck, content creator promos.
Yeah.
That's another one. If I want to get the Heralds,
good luck.
Tough fucking luck. Why does the US have 3 different cool promos that the EU can't get unless you buy from the US?
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
We need the options to play with basic version of cards, then the options to play with max rarity. Yep.
The thing is, so I agree with that, and my problem with the treasure packs is that they actually, even though we're talking about cold foils, it increases the rate of the rainbow foils because, like I said, there's less legendaries being opened now.
Yeah.
In general, in terms of a raw number. So yeah, that sucks, Riku. And like I'm in a scenario where I want to get cold foil eloquence for Vincent. That was a pre-order promo for Star City Games back in Dustle Dawn. Like and to be fair, I do think you can get them now at the stuff. I just think like it should be timed exclusive.
Yeah.
Like you get it from this place, and then 6 months later or whatever, then it becomes a thing. You know?
Yeah. And I hate that Rudy gets his own promos that you also need to buy from him.
The Rudy stuff, I don't care because it's all not legal.
Yeah, true.
So like I don't care that there's a Rudy hero that's not legal.
Yeah.
That's not legal in any like.
His
format.
is like
That's
double
fine.
gate kept. You have to go to his store and you have to be a patron to be able to buy from his store, right?
There's no store. It's just Patreon.
Well, yeah. There you go. So you have to be a patron to his Patreon.
Yeah, but he does it where it's cheap. Like whatever you pay into Patreon, you get off the boxes. So it's
cool.
Promos
are like 100 euros each if you can get them.
Oh my god, that's brutal.
Yeah, well, same thing. Like I was telling this to Megan actually. Like I'm so picky with my foils that I have a hard time. I'm gonna sound psychotic. I have a hard time saying that my Prism deck is fully foiled because, and I have to take out all these spectral shields here. Everything in my deck is foiled except for the Courage token. And
Which
if you want to
Star
get
City Games, right?
it's I think it's it might have been. It's now you can only get them at the prize wall, and they're like $100 each.
Oh, that sucks.
Yep.
Yeah, Stains of the Redback EA. What? Really? Let me look this up. I didn't know that.
An assassin promo, and this time cold foils too. Cold foils gold. Oh, that's pretty sick. I would love to have my hands on that.
That's cool, but I mean, yeah. So I liked it when his promos didn't matter.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Stains of the Redback. Let me see. Oh, I wonder if.
End outro. Alex is trying to get you home, brother.
Oh yeah, sorry, because she knows I have to drive you home as well.
Oh, true.
Now, does it show the everybody say hello to Alex.
Hi,
That's
Alex.
my girlfriend waiting for me to come pick her up.
Small story time, I guess, since I have to extend the and why JP has to drive me home. My AC doesn't work for my car, and the car place was like, "Oh, we can't fix your car. We have to keep it overnight." So I'm without car.
Oh, that was a quick story, actually.
Yep, that's it. I mean, it could be a lot longer.
No. Okay, so next week, Jarl unfortunately lost, so Dash is moving on this way. Oh, it's weird. It's cut off. There you go. I got it. So right here.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, isn't it weird? So Dash is moving on. Next week is Gravy, and then after that, we're doing KO versus Azalea. No, Max. Max versus KO. That's gonna be cool.
Oh.
All right. So that's it. So look forward to that. I'm curious in chat, and you guys need a Discord. I know, right? Genuinely. We're ranting about the game we love. Yes. The thing is, I'm only frustrated because I care. And I love. You know what I mean?
It's good. It's good that these conversations happen, and it's it feels a little bit like I remember that there's times where like Flesh and Blood just feels like Roses and Peaches, where you're like everything's perfect and it's great. And
show the animation again. I don't have an animation.
Show the animation. We need to pay someone on Fiverr to make an animation.
True. Can you have an animation where a thing goes? The thing is too, like I can't pre-make it because I don't know who's gonna win.
True.
If I was gonna pre-make it, I would have made the Jarl go
well,
up,
you make
which would have been hilarious.
You make 2, and then you.
Yes, but then I have to like, okay, look how many names there are here. Imagine needing to make 2 for each one, and then making sure like I have to animate Gravy going up in a scenario where both Dash wins and or this wins, and then I have to do another one. That's crazy.
True.
That's crazy.
True.
You crazy.
Wait, so does that mean that Bolton is going to play against Dash.io?
No.
No. Okay.
So the winner of next week is going to play against Dash.
I see. Yeah, I see.
Oh man, this is a scenario where Dash gets real like I can see like if Gravy wins, for example, Dash just crushes Gravy, right?
Yeah, probably. Oh yeah.
Oh my god, there's a chance where Dash just gets crazy.
Yeah, that's possible.
Okay, so put in chat or in the comments, who do you think is going to win next week between Azalea and Gravy? I have a favorite, but I had a favorite coming into this, and it didn't matter.
Didn't matter. I mean, I'm curious what would have happened
On the
had we
third
did it
one?
best out of 3. Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Never want to know. Okay, sounds like excuses. We'll see what we can do. I'll see if I can re-download. Was it not Premiere? What's the other one?
After Effects. Flash.
No, fuck no. God, there's another one where it's like specifically for animation.
Just make CSS animations. You can do it.
I could actually. But this is not CSS though. It's actually like a. Anyway, stop distracting me. All right. Have a good night, everyone. See y'all next week.
Bye.
Bye.